It's so easy to get to 10K a month with dropshipping. I actually did it earlier this year by complete accident. So I'm gonna show you in this video exactly how you can do the same with no prior experience and very little brain cells. The reason most people don't see success is because they're overcomplicating the process. I'm gonna show you how simple the step-by-step process is. Anyone can copy it. So you'll probably see somewhere on the screen here a video of me showing you the 10K I made in 30 days. This was a few months back when I was just starting. I'm gonna show you right now a step-by-step process that's pretty easy to follow. It's so easy that I actually just launched ads on a brand new product this morning, and it's not even 12 o'clock yet, and I already made a sale. All right, so as you can see, 25 sessions, we've already gotten a sale, 4% conversion rate on the store, and we just launched the ads today. As you can see, we've only spent $24. So obviously, we're a little bit in the red if you considered, product cost as well into this. We're a little bit in the red, but I'm not worried about this. This is starting off as a new product test, and the signs are looking pretty good. For day one to have already gotten a sale on a $24 amount spend, we have two add to carts here, which is pretty dope. I'm pretty happy with that, so I'm not gonna complain. Now we'll get into ads and all that stuff, but I'm gonna make this as simple and as easy for you to follow and be able to execute on your own. Because I, as a complete beginner earlier this year, followed a very basic strategy that I think still works pretty well. So here it is. Before you worry about ads, building your websites, all that fun stuff, I'm gonna show you the easiest product market, like the easiest way to find a good product. I guess that's the best way to phrase it. And it's a niche specific problem solving wow product. Alex, what the fuck does that mean? What is a niche specific problem solving wow product? Well, basically, right, we want to find a product that obviously, hence the name, is a niche issue that clearly solves a problem, right? So, and the biggest thing is that the product should be able to solve the product in the ad, the problem in the ad. All right. So let's break this down. A niche specific problem is a problem that is specific to a certain type of person. Now, here's the reality of the situation, right? Here's a quick lesson for you guys to learn. Most problems in ecom, right? The most products that people sell in ecom that are problem solving tend to solve these issues, right? So back pain, weight loss, skin care, knee pain, right? Like most people, when they try to find a dropshipping product, they're trying to sell to boomers or people with very common issues, right? Like think about typical problems that people face, right? Everyone tells you in the dropshipping space, find products that solve a problem. And a lot of times you're geared towards, the neck pillows, right? Like those neck pillows went really viral. Neck pillows, knee braces, right? Basic stuff that people have issues with. The problem with this, right? This niche is really profitable, right? The problem with this is every drop shipper knows this, right? So every drop shipper knows that, hey, if I want to make money and sell a product that can really convert really well, it probably makes sense for me to sell something in weight loss. That's why so many people sell supplements, back pain, skincare, knee pain, shoulder pain, sciatica, whatever kind of like typical boomer issues. What do boomers deal with? Problems that they deal with? That's probably what most products are geared towards selling towards people, or women insecurities, right? Women insecurities is the easiest niche to sell to. The problem is that every dropshipper knows that. So guess what? Every dropshipper finds products that sell to that exact audience, and that is where the first issue lies, is that you're picking common issues and problems that people are trying to sell to. So I'm gonna spend a lot of time today, guys, talking about product market research and what makes a good product versus what makes a not good product. Now, with that being known and addressed, how do we combat this? Well, we want niche specific problems, right? Problems that are not so common, but are common enough for people to deal with, right? And I'm going to find a perfect example of this product here that fits this so well, right? One of the best products that fits this entire criteria really well is seat belt extender, right? So if you just go into Google and type in seat belt buckle extender, this product here, it's no longer a good product now because it's been marketed really well and like a lot of people are on it. But this product here for a while was really profitable and did really well. I was checking one of the stores that I was funnel hacking was doing like 200K a month based off of some tools that I was using to track their store sales. So this thing looks boring, it looks basic, it looks stupid and cheap. But this store, this one store owner, I don't know if they still have their store up now, but was doing about 200K a month selling this product. Why? Well, it's pretty easy if you understand. One, actually, let's find a TikTok and I'll show you why. All right, so just to show a quick example of this, right? Like, boom, seatbelt buckle extender. It makes it easier for people that are maybe pregnant or just overweight to be able to easily adjust their seatbelt to give them more room in a seat, right? So you can physically see the product being used. It's solving a niche enough problem, right? When we talk about a problem, a niche specific problem, not everybody, most people in the world probably won't need a seatbelt extender, but there is a good selection of people that are either pregnant or just overweight and or maybe recently had surgery or something in their midsection and they don't want the seatbelt to be too tight on their midsection. So that's a niche specific problem, right? You can think about so many different niches and you can go in and like people that live in an apartment, right? Like maybe they need help with getting their groceries up to the top floor. So people might, sell these carts that are easily foldable carts to take their groceries, right? Obviously, these are more saturated products. The thing about it, right, is we want to add a little like asterisk at the end, right? Non-saturated products, right? Obviously, if the product is saturated, do not sell it, right? And pretty sure I spelled saturated wrong, but yeah, so that is an example. Let me show you another example of this. Another example of this is this car handle helper thing. So as you can see here, basically for people that struggle getting in and out of a vehicle, they can put this in the hinge of their door in the car and they can use it as leverage to get in and out of their vehicle. Niche specific problem, right? Like what percentage of people actually have this issue? Not a lot, but enough for it to be a business model that they can, or a product rather, that they can use to scale. So really, really simple, really, really easy to use. And it's really the great thing about it is back to that point that I was mentioning is that you can see the problem being solved in the video. Now, an example of the opposite of something like this is something like a red light therapy, um, eye mask that you put around your eyes to use to tighten your skin and make your eyes and bags go away, right? And I have this example because actually somebody reached out to me recently, hit me up, and they were trying to look for a product like that. And I told him like, dude, overall the product is probably pretty solid, but it's hard to market products like that that do not solve the problem right then and there in that moment of time, right? The reason why that's an issue is because people like to see the instant transformation in the ad. If you can do that, as someone with a limited budget, which I know most of you people watching my videos are beginners, you have a limited budget. You don't have infinite money to just spend on ads. So you need to get your easy, quick wins. And the best way to do that is with a niche specific, problem solving, wow product with a non-saturated product. Now, saturation is a big important thing, right? How do we determine if products are saturated or not? There's two easy ways to do this. The first one is really, really simple. Just go to Facebook ad library, right? Go to Facebook ad library and just type in your product. I like to normally stick to the US when I search initially, but you can always do all countries and just go into Facebook ad library and type in your product. So seat, car handle helper. Let's use this product. Okay, and then what we'll try to do is we'll try to find the product. Now, the issue with this is that Facebook ad library is very keyword and niche specific. Maybe even typing the product in a TikTok and see if you could try to find a name for it, right? I don't even know what the heck this is called. The next alternative is to go to Amazon to try to find the name of the product. I guess on Amazon, this is called like a car handle assist. So we'll type that back into Facebook ad library and let's see if that pulls up. Okay, doesn't seem like it. They have a bunch of nonsense going on right here. So this is actually a common issue when you're trying to search and find things. Facebook ad library sometimes isn't the best because what it's trying to do is find keywords from the search that you put in. And obviously not everyone puts these keywords in their captions or in their ads. So here's another alternative that I really like to use. So you can use a tool like PP Ads, which is basically an all-in-one tracking platform to search and find these types of ads. So as you saw in Facebook ad library, I typed in car handle assist. And if I scroll long enough, maybe I'll find it. But as you can see here, there's no real information on the same product I just searched. If I go into PP Ads though and type that same keyword in, you'll easily be able to find the product in mention. So we'll be able to see here that there's a whole bunch of different ads of people launching this. We can see the date of when they launched it. We can also visit their store and see if they're still launching the product. This store is not prevalent still. So we can scroll and find people that may or may not be still testing this product. Now, obviously, I'm using this product as an example to what I was showing here. This is a really saturated product, but you get the premise here of what you would need to do if you come across a product and are looking for one. Let's see if this product is still in shop. Oop, I meant to click this here. Let's see. Okay, and I don't think. Oh, this is a shop product. Okay, totally fine. So yeah, you can use this to find. I mostly use this tool to find ads. You can also upload pictures of your product as well from a competitor's website, and then it will populate the ads as well. That they use their algorithm and their tools to find the product through the picture you uploaded and find ads to match that. So I can look and like apply a ton of different filters and find exactly what I'm looking for. Which a lot of times I'm looking for someone doing drop shipping on Shopify that it's normally an English ad and ideally someone that's launched the ad recently. So you can change you can filter by last seen. Um, and you can also go and pick a certain date and time that the ad was last published, right? So, you can pick a period of time. So as you can see here, not a lot of people ran this product recently because it's super saturated. I came across this product a long time ago, but still fits the premise and the narrative of let me go back to the guide here, a niche specific problem solving wow product, right? So that's really cool, and I really like that tool for finding really 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 good ads because you'll find some of the best ads here. And if you're new to dropshipping, you don't know this. Dropshipping and ad content creation runs through TikTok. And what I mean by that is most creators, most ads that you see are actually stolen ads or ads created by people that really create content on TikTok first before any other platform. Because that's where the trends are developed. That's where people kind of go to newer content when it comes to a lot of ecom products. So you'll see a lot of people repurpose old TikTok videos and make them for their new, drop shipping ads on Facebook, right? So yeah, really cool stuff here. Really cool tool. There's a lot of other cool things that I like about it. This is PP Ads is one of the newer tools I've been testing and using. They put a big focus on TikTok Shop products, TikTok Shop, and just TikTok marketing. But they do have some really cool stuff now with Facebook as well, which is pretty dope because Facebook is like my go-to platform for messaging or for lead acquisition. So you can find a ton of different products here, see what people are testing. And the name of the game, guys, is just finding what works, right? Like it's all about finding what works. If I were to go back and start my dropshipping journey again, I would try not to reinvent the wheel. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Find a product from a competitor that has been launching ads for, I would say a minimum of 14 days, but no more than 60 days, right? What that tells me is that, okay, boom, they just recently launched the ad, right, within a 14-day window, and they didn't turn it off. So that tells me, okay, this is good. They're getting results with it. There's something there. That doesn't guarantee that they're profitable, but there's a good chance that if they're running the ad for more than 14 days, there's a good chance that it's a good product and they're testing different ad creatives to try to get it more profitable. Now, things greater than 60 days, I notice, tend to be saturated. And believe it or not, this window of time is not too hard to find products. There's new products being launched. There's new problems that people have, or sometimes a lot of times actually it's the same problems that people have, but they need new products to solve those problems, right? Like it's unbelievable how consumerism works. But hey, we use it to make money. So yeah, that is kind of the gist of product market research and finding a product that solves a problem, an actual problem. All right, now let's talk about websites. So this is important, right? And I'm going to show you they're similar products, they're kind of different, but the same premise applies here. When it comes to product development, nowadays it's not enough to just sell a basic product on a dropshipping store, on a Shopify store, and then just think, okay, people are just going to buy it because the product is here on the website. It needs to feel branded, right? So here's an example of a bad store. right? They're selling a Pilates machine. This is like a high ticket, like actual, like full blown Pilates machine. This is a horrible website. Horrible website, right? Like this doesn't even look branded. It doesn't look really like innovative or designed really well. It doesn't look color coded, none of that. And here's an example of a much better one, right? Like you can see that the product cards have information, right? That's a big thing, right? People nowadays, they for some reason still just upload photos, but they don't add anything to these product cards, right? So this is important too. Every opportunity you get the chance to inform your customer about why they need to buy and sell the benefit in what your product does, you should take the opportunity. And one of the best, most underrated ways to do that is in the product card, right? This is the first thing that they'll see. So there's information here. You can see that it's all color coded. They have an app and all that stuff, which is not necessary when you're just starting out, but they have free additional add-ons when you do make the purchase. Now, obviously, this product is not the same as this product. I'm just showing you two examples, though. The concept is still the same, right? It's an at-home Pilates machine. So don't even worry about the price, because clearly the price would be a determining factor, but just forget about the price. Just look at the website, right? Social proof, right? They're always putting up social proof, right? I don't think there's like barely any social proof. There's like these customer reviews, and there's like not much to those customer reviews. And you scroll down a little bit, you're seeing what? GIFs and videos. If you're not having GIFs and videos on your page now that look like very TikTok-y, then you're missing out, right? Like this is you need this on a typical store, right? Actual social proof, right? People's before and afters. This is super, super important. Super, super important to have social proof here. And then boom, you have more videos and tutorials and stuff like that. Which they've branded it to their product now, but guys, like this is a dropship product, right? Like you can easily find tutorials on how to do this, right? They're making it seem like an actual brand, right? There's tons of social proof, accountability with their app and their guides. There's so many things that they have in an FAQ page. Does this page even have an FAQ? You don't even have an FAQ, right? An FAQ is the bare minimum on a website. So I see a lot of people and they build websites like this and like, hey, I found some ads off the internet and they're not, they're not converting. Why? Your store looks horrible, right? This is horrible. If we put this in mobile, like this looks horrible. I don't see why I need to buy. Why would I want to buy this opposed to one off of Amazon or something? It looks horrible. You know what I mean? So this is very important. Now, one of the best ways and the easiest ways to build a store with barely any effort is using the Shrine theme, right? The Shrine theme is one of the best high converting Shopify themes. It's probably one of the themes you see all the time. It's not just a theme. It has built-in features and functions to help increase your conversion rate. So they'll have like these add to cart checkouts. They have different like expected shipping time bundles. Speaking of bundles, they also show you how to create bundles, which is really cool, which just increases your AOV. They have a Discord here, which helps you get started and everything. But like they literally have it all, and this is the pricing for it. I'm not affiliated with Shrine, at least I don't think I am. You can look this up and sign up for the Shrine theme yourself. But it's worth the investment because you're not just buying a theme, you're buying a ton of different functionalities, and you can save some money with this code, I guess, as well. So I think they even show you some demos here. Yeah, you can check out some demos and see how their website looks. Like this looks clean, man. Like they have all these functionalities, the us versus them. They have a ton of different charts. Their frequently asked questions just are easier. It's just easier to navigate. So easiest way is literally just get this theme, and they have so many templates and easy to add and plug in functionality that you can just literally copy someone else's website, find images online, make sure that they're high quality, and then you're good to go. It's that simple, right? Like this, I don't think this website's using the Shrine theme, but you can look at this website and replicate it with the Shrine theme pretty well, right? That's, again, to my point that I made earlier. It's all about just copying what works and just understanding why it works and how you can make it slightly better and improve on that. All right, guys, and then last but not least is creating good ads, right? So the easiest way to test with ads are just taking videos off of TikTok initially. I would splice and edit them together so it's not the exact video, because a lot of times other dropshippers will just copy the videos, download them, and upload them. And I think Facebook is starting to crack down on that. So in the beginning stages, you're going to want to find other videos of your product, and you're just going to edit them together. Nowadays, you can use something like 11 Labs to do voiceovers of products a lot of the time.
you can do voiceovers and stuff like that. You can get this to do AI voiceovers. You could also use the CapCut app, which has a ton of functionality. You can create AI voice actors and stuff like that with the CapCut, um, the premium version of CapCut. You can also create AI characters that will speak and talk over your videos, which is something I don't mind making a tutorial on if you guys want to see how to make AI videos as well. So like you can use AI for images. ChatGPT is the easiest way to make AI images as well. So it's like the goal for me, guys, is just to make it simple. Like a lot of people watch these videos or try to look up things on how to make money online with dropshipping, and then what ends up happening is that they go down this rabbit hole of all these different techniques and strategies and tutorials, and here's how you do this and here's how you do that. In reality, guys, it's just keeping it simple. As a beginner, you don't need a lot to get started. My biggest focus in this video, though, is just highlighting the importance of product market research and getting this concept down. This is where most people struggle, because with a good product and like semi decent website and semi decent ads, you can make money. You can get sales really easy, guys. And you don't have to overthink this entire process. So super, super easy, super, super simple. I just realized I forgot to mention earlier, if you did want to sign up with PB ads and get a discount, I'll leave a link in the description. All the tools and softwares that I've used and talked about on this channel is in the description. You can always feel free to sign up there. And like, you don't need these tools, but they kind of help, right? Like if you're someone that's really, really struggling, you don't have an eye for these things, you can use this and you can go in and you can go into some of the features, like their top product features. Um, like I mentioned earlier, they just incorporate Facebook, so you can look at Facebook specific products and see what fits this criteria, right? Of niche specific problem solving well products, right? You can use that. You can also talk about. You can also go in and use the find similar image tool. Again, if you have a particular product and you want to find other ads, you can upload it with this. Upload the image to this, and they'll find all the other ads similar to that. So yeah, this is a really good tool for beginners. And if you want to sign up, I'll leave a link down below for you guys.
Dropshipping isn't hard. You just need to know the right information and have some capital on your side. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. I'm always reaching back out and helping you guys out the best I can. And stay tuned for the next video. I have some pretty cool sauce that I'm going to be sharing with you guys on how you can really be successful with dropshipping. So stay tuned, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.